Let's talk a little bit about the ladder that you climbed or the path that you took that got you where you are. I believe you're a teacher.
Um, I can summarize everything that happened to me very simply by saying somebody else asked me to do something, and I was working for Citicorp, the bank. I was working for the Citicorp Foundation in 1973 or 74, and some people from Hunter College said, you, you should talk to the president of the college. She might have something for you. So I sat down with Jacqueline Wexler, who was the president of the college. This is in 1975. And they had created a new program on aging. And I ended up working for Jacqueline Wexler, and then we created the Center on Aging. And I worked there for 20 years or so. And I would give talks at conferences. And a guy met me there, Bill Berkeley, who was the president of Elder Hostel, now called Rhodes Scholar. And he said, Moody, he said, we need to talk to you. And so he put me on the board of Elder Hostel. And I said, this is great. This is around 1980, I guess it was. This is great. This is older people. Uh, this is why I got involved in this in senior centers in 1970, because I said these old people are the best students for wisdom. They're the people. Now, of course, what did I know about wisdom? I was only 30 years old at the time, not even 30 years old. I was 27. But I loved Elder Hostel. I loved it so much that I created the first Elder Hostel program in New York City. And then I ended up working for the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation for a couple of years, running their Faith in Action program. So I left them and I ended up working for Robert Butler, who was the founding director of the National Institute on Aging. And I met him. I had known him previously because he was an MD. He invented the concept of life review. That term comes from him. He also invented the term ageism. But again, he saw me. He said, Moody, you should come here and work for us for the International Longevity Center. And along the way, my wife says to me, these people at AARP are doing something new here. They're creating a program on aging. Uh, it's not just AARP, but they want to do an academic thing. You're an academic guy. Go talk to them. So I talked to John Rother. He said, "Okay, you're hired." I said, "What? You're hired?" He said, "Yeah, you're going to create the program. It doesn't exist yet, but you'll create it."
Yeah, good for you.
So I created it, and along the way, I said, the stuff that we're talking about with aging is just, it's not the real thing. It's what can I say? It's all about activity. It's all about productivity. Um, you have to talk about that. You have to deal with activity. Activity is good. Uh, Productivity is good, but that's not really what it's. It's all about conscious aging. And so that's when I started writing about conscious aging. And, I used to give talks on Rembrandt self-portraits because I said, we got to look at this and see what aging really is from the bottom up. And Rembrandt did his self-portrait more often than any artist in history. People don't know that, but it's true. And he didn't get paid all the time for these things either. Sometimes he did. Sometimes people would grab these things and say, you're a genius. We want your self-portrait. But he was on the path of what the Jungians would call individuation, becoming the person you were meant to be. But along the way, bad things happened. He lost all his money. His beloved wife, Saskia, died. His children died. Everything went wrong for him. Didn't bother him. He kept working till the day he died. He didn't live to be that old. He lived to maybe 63, 64. But he painted himself as old. He showed aging as positive. So I said, this is exactly it.
Who you have become is a space in which others have taken on their expression of elder. If it wasn't for
Yes,
you, I
that's
wouldn't be
exactly
here.
right.
You need to
Right.
let that in.
You got to be a mirror for them because everybody's aging is different. It's not
Yeah,
the same for everybody. It's like everything. It's like religion.
but that's where the freedom lives. Is when you understand it's just you. Oh, and
Yeah,
nobody else needs, you don't need to
that's
do
right.
the dance
That's right.
anymore.
That's it. We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, yeah, we are. With that's one of the points of this panel.
And so I think all old people think this way. They think, well, I don't look as old as I am, right?
Yeah,
I can't tell you how many times I've said that to people. It's wrong. It's completely wrong.
yeah, it's completely wrong.
But we believe it.
We we keep it instituted.
Yeah.
But I think where you are is exactly where I think we can get to, which is to recognize that we do this to ourselves. And
Yes.
there's freedom. We have the key,
Yeah. That's
and
right. That's right. We design the lock, but we also have the key.
yes,
That's the right metaphor.
yeah, it's the right metaphor. And that's what Elder gives you. And I think you have the capacity to express it from a background that few of us have. Because you stayed with it's always the line has pulled you way
It's
straight down this road,
I
man.
never planned for it.
Yeah, I know. It's of course it's not up to you. That's the point.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
but you can hear it.